Okay. Hello everyone, hi. It's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed code here. And I would like to welcome you all back to Genshin Impact, where we play more Genshin Impact. The game that I am playing out of obligation, not because of enjoyment. Now don't let anyone say that I don't enjoy this game at all. I just barely enjoy it compared to anything else on the channel. But we are here, and so we shall proceed. Now, a few things that I have to say. Despite me not enjoying the game as much, I am still obviously putting in the time, because as you can see, I posted about it on Discord actually earlier. I've gotten 100% in quite a few areas. I finally got Visuda Field done, so that means I now have 100% in all of Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, and Sumeru, as well as like half of Fontaine. So that is certainly progress. I also got 100% in all the sub-areas except for the Ancient Sacred Mountain. Now I'm not sure if I should continue my exploration when I do it in Fontaine or, you know, in the Sacred Mountain sub-area. I'll figure that out at some point. Maybe I'll do the sub-area. Who knows. But for now, what we care about is progressing the story. Right? That's what we're here for, or rather what I'm here for. So let's get right to it. Let's not waste time, because we know this Archon Quest takes long as fuck. So I'd rather get started early and maybe actually get close to finishing it so I can absolutely wrap it up on Thursday. Okay, so we go this way. Where exactly this way? Ah. So I guess we're going up here. Okay, we made it. We made it to the target area.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. I know told you about this then?
Yes, while we were passing by the Krumkake craft shop.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the Wild Hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well.
Ah, yes, yes.
Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But I like jumping,
how are we
and I like
supposed to get in at
conclusions.
Just follow me.
Well, well,
I'm sorry,
well.
but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
Yes.
Paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
It's just that easy. It is just that easy. Alright, the Lightkeeper's office. Let's enter it with a flashbang. Really, those bright loading screens, are they necessary? The answer is apparently yes. On the upstairs to the crime scene, you briefly relate the information about the ratio. Yeah. We relay that information we had.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The
Alright.
murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm.
Huh.
We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation.
Okay.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle.
If you were struck by a polearm,
No
then
damaged doors
where the
or
blood
windows.
at?
The
Just
culprit
saying.
must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
entering unopposed. So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
Could have been Rearer in disguise, like how he turned into Lumine.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have
Curious.
is based on an eyewitness report
Also, hi
from a
Spinny,
nearby
congrats on
resident.
being first.
Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and
Hello,
leaving this
hello.
place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Oh. So he's a likely suspect then.
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
Him or the
To be
Wild
honest,
Hunt?
I'm not
Is he a
particularly
polearm
inclined to
user,
believe
though?
that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole.
Mondstadt? Fair
he
enough.
also had no disagreements with the sergeant major that we know of.
I do
So he
personally
lacks the
believe that the
motive to
Court of
commit such a
Fontaine is more
terrible crime.
technologically advanced and that might make it easier. Like the Capitol.
But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside
Only
and
after
discuss
that.
what we've seen.
I mean, obviously only after. Understandable. But yeah, Inazuma is nice. Specifically Inazuma City then, I imagine. Alright, agreed.
So, the evidence points
Genshin
to
certainly
Flint's,
makes it
and he
easy
just
by
so
having the
happens to have
capitals of
disappeared
each
without a
nation have the
trace.
same name as the
A
nation
sticky
itself.
situation indeed.
Like, oh yeah, the nation of Mondstadt with its capital city, Mondstadt. Oh, the nation of Liyue with its capital city, Liyue Harbor.
We know that this Flint
It's
could
just
have
that
been Rerir
simple.
in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
The first time I met Flint's, I did notice that there was something odd about his lantern, some power concealed within. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to abyssal energies I've encountered before. The worst case scenario, Flint's might be an entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
It's got to be the latter.
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Even if it were Rerir though, his motives would be just as unclear.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right?
Yeah.
What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
You'd have to make sure that doesn't
Precisely.
happen.
In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not
Hi,
appear
Rob.
and get in his way during this time.
And why was he able to determine that?
We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't
don't want a million
discount
different
the
instances?
possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet.
To be
at
fair,
least.
I'm just gonna probably delete the episodes after I'm done playing them.
And there are other, less likely scenarios.
I'm
For
looking forward to
instance,
getting into club
Rerir
meetings
may have
again.
already killed Flint's long ago. and
Next
been
week.
living as him for some time now.
This day next week. Are you ready for this day next week? Regardless, we have to find him.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friends should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know
Just
that
gonna
this is
delete.
top secret information I'm leaking here.
I gotta keep some space ready.
Don't worry, you'll receive a top-class reward in return.
Though I guess I could have it on my other drive if I wanted to keep it.
The beach is all yours.
But yeah, club meetings
I'll
hype. I'm
stay
super
and
hyped
slow
for
the
it.
lightkeepers
Also hi to our
down.
muse.
Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Very hyped indeed. And I can't believe that I'm actually gonna be playing the new episode into my birthday. Because again, with my stream schedule, even though I am not starting the stream on my birthday, by the time I am ending the stream, it will be my birthday. So that will be a fun club meetings episode to play. Just for that reason alone. Did you already? Looking forward to playing club meetings myself? Ah, so you didn't yet. I'm looking forward to it. I heard that my emails are gonna be in there, which is exciting, but at the same time, I'm already cringing at the fact that I know I'm gonna be in there. I'm cringing so hard thinking back at what I wrote, and thinking back on it, I think my second email at the beginning might have come across as a little bit passive-aggressive if I think about it, because I specifically mentioned, I guess my email fell through the cracks. That's a bit of a shame. And now that I think about it, that might have definitely come across as passive-aggressive. I'll see how it was interpreted, though. Maybe it wasn't taken that way, which I hope. Is in there too? Oh boy, the fun. I'm looking forward to that. I really am.
Oh, right. Before we go, should we reveal Rarier's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
We'll see indeed.
Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rarier more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
So I guess we're not revealing that secret
right.
then.
You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies, and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
Alrighty then.
We'll have to deal with that mess too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's find that
I've
dude.
charged it to your account, by the way.
Oh, fun. But I'm rich, it's fine. By the way, I've heard that the second part of the Archon Quest should be shorter. And by that I mean I looked up what people said, and I looked up one account of someone who just skipped through the dialogue. Just like, pressed space all the way through. And apparently, I think the first act took like 2.5 hours that way, and the second act only took 1.5 hours. So, second act should be quite a bit shorter than the first, it seems. Which is good to know. So I might actually be able to get this quest line done in a somewhat reasonable time frame. But again, 1.5 hours with them just skipping through the dialogue is insane.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling in. Quick, grab the light. Is that
Grab the light, I guess.
the Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see.
Alright,
Monsters!
time to take these idiots down.
I will have order.
Okay, that's one. Hey, 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 hey.
Gather.
By royal decree. Dumpty dumpty go.
Taller than Zhongli.
La la la.
Very tall boy. Alright, got them.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside it. Some small device. Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? We better take it with us.
Bonjour. Hello, Bones. How is it going? Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Hope you're well. Okay.
Is someone
No.
there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flintz's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
Probably another trap. Oh well. Who could have seen that coming?
Order guide you.
By royal
There we go. Just chilling tonight? Always good when you're just chilling. Sometimes that's all you really need. Thanks for the lurk, Tormius. I do appreciate it. Whoop. Really? You're just gonna reset yourself? More fought, I mean baddies, yeah.
Dumpty dumpty go.
Okay, fine, I should stop juggling them so much, I guess. But they just juggle themselves. Is it really my fault when they just keep flying?
By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked.
There we go.
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us. Quick, use the lantern.
Ghostly shadows haunt this area of the Wild Hunt. If you come into contact with too many of them, you will be lost to the black mist forever, so be careful. Continuously shine the light of Niffer's lamp on the ghostly shadows to dispel them before they get too close. I see. Simple enough. In fact, that is very easy. Not really a threat. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. You mind coming towards me? Ah! I guess that one saw me? Or is it just coming in this direction? And yeah, it was just coming in this direction. Whoa, hello. What, you got backup? Lantern? I can't run! Why can't I run? It's kind of stupid. Kind of stupid that you're unable to run in this position. Definitely feels like the kind of time where running would be, you know, a viable thing to be able to do. Nope. Just casually strolling while I'm being attacked by shadows, as you do. Cutscene time already? Well,
Hand it over.
seems Flynn's is having a bit of a hard time.
From the first. You're a fool.
Oh. Hello.
You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern now!
Oh. Oh. That was probably as close as it could have been. But yeah, no, you don't get any more abyssal energy. I'm taking that out.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
I guess that's fair enough.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I
Skill
ask
issue
what
that you
magic
can't
that
do it,
was?
honestly.
Or whose pupil you are. I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
I don't understand it either, just my constitution, I think.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I
see.
wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Except I can apparently
That
absorb
what
it all,
Rarer
as I
claimed
always do.
belonged to him? That must be what he's after then.
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times, though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers.
You probably couldn't destroy
As
him
such, it
completely
occurred
because
to me
he's
that I should
technically
hide it rather
already
than tangle
gone.
with him any longer.
And he's just trying to come back to
Alas,
life
he has
properly.
proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
Why carry it on your person? Well, probably so, you know, he can safeguard it.
And where, might I ask, would it be safe?
Yeah.
Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Probably not.
Yeah. Throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise. I imagine
We
this
might have
wasn't
upset
the
him a little
only
bit.
reason you came looking for me, though.
Oh yeah, you're a prime suspect right now.
Well, no, but
For murder. Briefly tell Flint about Rerir's murder of Sosie and about the subsequent attempt to frame him.
Ah. I see.
Can you think of a reason why Rerir would try to frame you?
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
you mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
Oh, at the start of
We
the
found
fog
it inside a
area.
lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosie, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Fair enough.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosie, but he put his heart and soul into every mission.
Yep,
Our
and now he won't
deployments are
anymore.
subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh,
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him.
Can't wait to tell his family the good
work
news
does
then.
not
Ha ha
always
ha.
lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
oh.
I guess we know who
At
we're
least
going
we now
after
know
in
that
this
he's
case.
looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rerir be angry that the cannon Sosie set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
Probably, but you are a suspect in this
We
case.
shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Every lantern casts a shadow. Alright, we got achievement. And back to the crime scene. To the crime scene to investigate. So...
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Okay, then.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him.
In we go again. Hi, it's us.
Hello.
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
And no one else. So I know it's a bit late, but there's a couple of things we'd like to take a look at.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Find anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
Yep, sure. Expert use of delaying tactics on her part. Excellent work.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later.
Alright, how do we pick him up, as he said? I guess we're about to find out how that works.
We're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
There's a strange light by the window.
That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Gabe! No body discovery. That happened last time. Thank you for the resub yet again. Thank you. And hello. No body discovery at this time. The body has been discovered earlier already. It is tragic. I wish I was part of the body discovery. But we shall investigate anyway and figure out what is up. We will prove the true culprit is not Flynn's.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
Speak of the devil.
You never said you could do magic like that.
Now that's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I
The lantern
calculated
was
that
him
you
all
had
along.
already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the
He plays
window
prop hunt
before using
professionally.
light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
What you just did, surely that can't be accomplished through elemental power alone.
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment. Our time is
It's part of the
limited
Among
after
Us
all.
stream last night. Oh, right. They did more Genshin Amogus. I really gotta check out the what the stream was like,
Just
because I
as I
remember the
thought.
past Amogus streams that they did were
Come, try
pretty.
sensing it
They had some
yourself.
pretty funny moments. His name to you VTuber. I see. A VTuber. Oh no. But those are horrible people. I hate VTubers. It's very faint, but there's some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flint's lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Noshatown.
So everyone's just changing their names now,
You
huh?
would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants.
Everyone's doing the name change, isn't that funny?
Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
That the crime scene investigation is already complete.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
However, despite a very thorough search, few new clues emerge.
When we
Few
fought,
doesn't
he
mean
seemed
none.
like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating.
Is that all? Have we really tried every angle, found every clue? Oh? Paimon, look at the flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating.
Okay.
But the real problem is that,
When we were fixing the cannon, his arm was working just fine.
yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon.
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise.
Oh boy, so much disguising
In other
going
words,
on.
He played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right. If only there was some way to prove it.
If something needed maintenance, you'd go register it with Nasha Town's repairman.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till
Yes,
tomorrow.
there is an imposter among us. There is someone pretending to be other people. And there is an Among Us collab happening with
I know
Genshin,
where
so
he lives.
everything is
The
getting
situation is
impostered.
critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Okay. Leave the room without any trouble and start heading towards Hinsa's residence. I'll take the direct approach. And we are here.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true?
Maybe partially.
You know what? forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Good thing he doesn't know that Flint is the prime suspect. Because the thing about him being dead is only rumors anyway.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I'd run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood. Completely.
Alright.
Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other.
Nope.
what's
He
with those
done
faces?
deaded.
Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks.
Well, that proves that the one we met
We
was a
can't
fake.
make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
Oh, Alright, we're definitely clearing Flint's name with this one, I hope,
It seems
maybe.
that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence
That
his
makes sense,
oversight
though.
of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems
Alright.
like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means the only thing he did as Sosi was fire the cannon.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
Must be some reason for it.
This is getting Paimon kind of down. And
Maybe the
Sleepy
fragments
too.
need to be blasted to smithereens so they can better absorb the remaining power as the Wild Hunt is destroyed. Like, maybe that's it. Maybe the destruction of the Wild Hunt is what really maybe destroying the Wild Hunt turns it into, like, residual energy that then can get absorbed by the crystal. And he needs that power. I don't know. Just one explanation I could come up with. We've been on edge for too long, it seems.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Want to rest a day in Nasha Town?
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Oh, we're getting auto-teleported? Nice, I appreciate that. Thank you, game.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia.
Nostalgic about something that only
Had
recently
you already
happened?
sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yes, which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah. Hard to see how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rhea seems fixated on you and you on him.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Come on, don't play games with me.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right.
Hmm.
I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct.
Okay.
Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So you're saying you're not human? Makes sense. I've met some
So,
other non-humans as
mean
well.
You're one of the latter?
I've met some other non-humans that were also
Have you
pretty
heard of how
nice, so...
Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
You
This
were
race
speaking
is
in
no
Fae
longer of
language,
any
weren't you?
importance. But they still exist. As evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better then to simply sink? But before
But you
I
might
could
as well
sink
try
to
to swim.
truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether.
But you did save some of
The
them. That's
survivors and I
that's
buried
definitely...
the
Yeah,
fallen heroes.
that's good.
That
They
was
would
the
have all
origin
died
of the
probably
final
without
night
you.
cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a light keeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that Rereer has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rereer, and the Cannon.
Will you
Alright.
need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there?
Yeah,
right
what
now?
they would
Won't
be
you
searching
be
that
that naked
place.
watching it?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is
Okay,
waiting,
fair enough.
I have ways around that.
Oh
I
boy.
am the master of my own house, after all.
Alright We'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier. Now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I
Well, we
hope
gotta
you'll
be
help
more
me keep
cautious.
this a
Someone
secret.
pretended to be my sister
I'd
recently,
prefer
so...
others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Don't worry, I won't say a thing.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Guess I should return to my room to rest. Which is right next door. Why can't I jump over the counter? Mean.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
I guess we'll find out.
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting?
Oh boy.
We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest?
Did
Flint
we have a
wild-hunt
leak?
Shapeshifter, here to deceive us all. If we don't get
There
rid
was
of
a
him now,
leak.
there'll be no end to
That's
this.
why we were supposed not to tell
You
anyone.
better give
Yeah,
him up.
that makes
If
sense.
anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something fishy about this. I doubt it's because of anything we did.
What do you mean?
You know something? Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing. What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's go buy some time.
Okay.
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on. Calm down, everyone.
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you
More
intent
back
on
up.
depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to
Damn.
get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly.
Huh.
You sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh,
Wow,
don't
people
I
turning on
now.
Nefri now.
How about this then, boss?
The beacon of
Let them
neutrality
do
over
their
here.
search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, all right then.
Well,
I assume
I'd
he's
say
already
that
long
sounds like
gone.
an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
Yeah, he's gonna be long gone.
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Compensation! Oh. After teaching the group a harsh lesson, Nefer finally lets them go. You leave. the area, I guess, whatever.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flint's and obtained some new information. Then,
They'll pay
early
with
this
blood,
morning,
apparently.
A group of people gathered at the town
How many of them
gates,
died that
news
night?
spreading amongst them
Or that morning,
the wild hunt could
rather.
disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And
Oh.
that's where I, Yehoda,
She
the
back.
quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Yep, that's
Aw,
Flynn's
come
alright.
on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
If only they knew that he was the lantern.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we've got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Oh boy, here we go. We're moving. Moving locations, as you do. Because you can't talk important shit in public. Although now the rumors are out that there's a shapeshifter around, which... we really did not want those rumors to get out. But nothing we can do about it now. Now everybody knows there's an imposter among us. But they fail to realize that Flint is in fact not the imposter.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Oh, the squad is here!
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rerir now.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right?
Other than revenge,
So
maybe?
was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
Yeah, but I guess he sees Flint as
reasonable
a
course
threat.
of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe because that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Flint's mentioned that if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt, the fragments would be blasted into oblivion too.
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
I guess
Lightkeeper
that's what we're doing
operations
now.
have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
The fragments, the cannon, Kuvaki, Rarier, the Abyss. There must be some thread linking all these factors together. Besides, is getting revenge on Flint's truly Rarier's soul aim? We're missing some decisive connection here. But we're running out of time.
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
I'd like to investigate something on the Lightkeeper's end one more time.
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
So I don't even have to do shit. Fun.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If you run into Rarier, do not engage him.
Understood. Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha. Stay safe, everyone.
I'll be saying, no, dummy. I see. Have more fun. You need to have all the fun. If you stop having fun, then you better perish.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint dropped by already?
Oh, he was here all along. He just vanished.
Considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Oh! We're entering new territory! Guys, we're doing it. We're unlocking the last part of the map now. It's time. First stop, obviously, is going to be the statue, which is only going to be a slight detour, not a massive detour. But it'll be a worthwhile detour, because going to the statue will allow us to actually see the map as we keep exploring.
The show begins!
Fun, I cannot find names of each sprite. I don't know. Did you not unlock it when you went to the design bureau last time? No. I did not get close enough to this waypoint ever. I did not ever come close to this statue. Because there was this infiltration mission that happened over here. And I believe after that we were fast traveled right to the goal location. We were fast traveled all the way over there. And then back. Yeah, we never really came by the statue, did we? Oh. Oh, come on! Shut up with your random side quest. I don't give a shit about your random side quest. I want the main story. This is bullshit. I hate forced quest lines that prevent you from main story stuff. Hey you, do you know what happens when people go sneaking around where they shouldn't? Guess I'm finding out right now. Look, this is all new to me. Blah, blah, blah. Learning the ropes. How about you give me another chance? Shut the fuck up and die in a hole. Give me a chance. I promise you won't catch me next time. Knock on the head. You're not letting a single one of you thieving rats escape. The girl's probably run off of everything by now. Do you really have time to be standing around arguing with the likes of me? Don't you worry about her. You're coming with us. Good. Take him away. I don't care. Never mind. Take them down. Really? And I have to... I hate this. 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 This game is stupid. I hate this game. It's bullshit. I do not want to save this asshole. I just want to interact with the statue. Thank you. Now let me run away. There we go. I unlocked the last part of the map. Okay, let's run. I did it. Fun. I'm gonna play the episode. well, have fun with the episode. I'm looking forward to playing it soon. Also, we're gonna unlock any teleport waypoint we can along the way. That's a teleport. That's a wild hunt. I guess that teleport point over here is kind of along the way, so might as well. Still half a kilometer. But I think
The show begins.
I'm gonna take a more direct approach here. Which is also gonna get me right to the next teleport point. Should be over here. Attention here is the DLC modding is awesome. More people need to make good mods. I say that as if I've already played all the mods out there, which I know there's so many I still have to play.
Oh, brilliant!
But yeah, club meetings takes priority. Again, next week. Next week. I'm very excited for it. Getting to read my emails will be kind of my first birthday gift, won't it? Because again, by the time I get to the email segment of the episode, it will most certainly already be past midnight, so officially it would be my birthday. Is there another teleport point over here? There actually isn't, huh?
No one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, where do we find the information he mentioned?
How about we ask him?
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
But is it the real Flynn's?
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Yeah, this might be
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option to expose the true intentions of this Rereer. We need to dive into Nod-Krai's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost!
We can do more damage that way, yes. What's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint's? Do these things just kinda happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
I don't sense anything.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Oh!
Hey, another file's moving.
With a similar title, too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary,
Curious.
it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
Well, time to get to work, I guess. We're really stacking them high, aren't we?
refreshed. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Pretty much the same here.
Paimon as well. Guess that
Sticking
makes
to the
3 of
heavens.
us.
We need to read more.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something.
Until every shelf from the book is stacked.
Let's bring our files together and give them
Every
another look through.
book from the shelf has to be stacked vertically.
Alright. Paimon will go fetch hers.
I can speak, and I do not pretend to
All these incidents look pretty different.
be able to speak, because I can actually speak.
Wait.
Words work for
I've
mouth.
noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Was Revere actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old.
Sleep in a bit?
I
That's
doubt
fair.
he had regained the ability to act freely yet.
You get some
We
rest,
would have
Rawl.
met long ago.
You deserve it.
And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
The Wild Hunt's powers had already been neutralized. Why would another large-scale Wild Hunt occur so soon after?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki. Instead, it became stronger. And Rerir wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. Could it be? He can use Kuvaki?
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. This is just like the Abyssal threat in the Ancient Dragons face.
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Rerir grew stronger on account of the cannon being fired.
Is there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look.
You sure you should do it? Again, being a suspect and all. Oh! Hello.
It's an ibis.
Probably sent by a certain
It's
someone.
carrying a letter. Ooh, Lala
Yep.
must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner.
What should we do? getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Barir. And that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Alright, big fight incoming, I suppose.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
We're on the move.
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
So that's why you riled them all up. You were baiting them into firing the cannon.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with
I do wonder.
The cannon will not.
I do wonder if this will be a proper boss fight or if it'll be another cutscene. That would mean two cutscenes in one act of a story quest.
With yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished.
Keeping yourself alive with your hatred, I assume?
Sooner or later,
the way of the
they
Sith.
shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
And I purified your heart.
So
Yay!
That's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying?
I mean, technically already dead.
Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart.
Haha.
All that suffering, everything I endured, And all for nothing.
Wanna go for another round then?
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler,
Oh.
behind you! Look at that light!
A short while earlier.
Dang
Huh.
it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
Well, the cannon's about to be fired. That's what's
You're
going
here.
on.
Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the wild
Everything's
hunt
on fire,
has brought
too.
A wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Because they're humans and
Unprecedented
humans suck.
danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so,
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible.
So they
Also,
certainly have their work cut out
The
for them.
unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Oh, let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Evil I know is not real, she can't hurt
Possibility
you.
high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
there's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
Alright. And here's the
you're
news.
back. And you have a letter? The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we
I'm
can't
great at
prevent the
taking
cannon from being
I'm great at
fired-
taking maximum risk. I can't even talk
Then
anymore.
he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Hello everyone. How's the panic going? Great? Great.
What are you waiting for?
This place is burning too!
Why would they set everything
Most
on
of
fire,
those
though?
residents so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lama? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But
I know what you wish to say.
No bots.
Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
thank you, my lady. Thank you.
Okay,
Please
that worked
help
pretty
us.
well.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some, let's call them friends in high places, shall we?
Interesting.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
We're all gonna die! Yay!
Remember these
Whoa.
words. The road shall be paved
And
with
it's time
truth,
to burst,
and
I
we shall
guess.
pave it ourselves.
Now I have control.
Lady Moonchanter, it's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
We're building a crowd. Let's go! The crowd is following. Yes! Yes! It's just like that scene in Detroit Become Human. If you know, you know. Except now they split up and they're not following as much anymore.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
"28 stab wounds." Not the scene I meant, but we'll take it.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
But we
The
will.
monsters you fear do
Oh.
not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Backwards walking
Destiny
animations.
is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Yeah, that's right. You back off.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crunkake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Sad.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs. But in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false
You gotta
illusions
admit, that is pretty
by which
fancy.
our foe seeks to beguile us.
I understand why people are just like, you know, staring. Oh, and we switched characters.
Let's go, Enougha. This way up. This is making
Aw,
me
that's
dizzier than I
cute.
expected.
Look at her carrying Aino.
Make ready.
Amazing. I love the way she's just carrying her.
Out of the way, small fry. What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! And get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
And another scene change. And another one. And another one. And another one? Ah, back to them. Nice. We're in.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
And I guess that means we have to fight.
Lash attack!
Ultimatum protocol.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Ah, so she's a spinny claymore user.
Ding-dong, weather bomb!
Insulation chamber deployed. Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Go claw! Easy peasy.
And that's an achievement too.
I couldn't take on one of my own designs, huh? This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable.
Oh,
Nasha
fun.
Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Oh, we get a second cutscene in this act. Oh, fun.
We are out of time.
Just redirect it somewhere else. Just redirect it.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Why would I? Come on! Enough of us got this. Oh. Or, I guess not quite. So much for that. I guess we got this then. Unless she can stop it before we're overwhelmed? Yeah, no, okay. This robot's strong. She's strong. Well, it didn't fire much longer anyway, it seems. Huh. Should we be worried about that? Oh, we should be worried about that. I guess he did still absorb plenty of energy. And we are kind of slightly worn out. Oh shit. That's the first time we had an intro for a sinner. We only had intros for the F2P, but no, the sinners get one too. Well, shit.
Well, that's not good.
Sluggish. Torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Wow.
I can barely muster 10% of my original
You just came
strength.
back and you're already complaining.
You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess. You didn't get a human body back, did you?
What's with him?
This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Granddaughter.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone.
Oh, fun.
All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart. Being human. It's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. You.
I guess we're in for a fight.
Not. Anything in this world. None of it matters to me.
What? Where's the fight? You calming down or something? No, never mind.
Fools. Time to die.
Oh, and a third cutscene.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Oh. Oh!
You're wrong.
Well, that's unexpected help.
Unknown is but a fog to be
So that's
dispersed.
those are those friends in high
Knowledge
places,
is the
huh?
true pillar of the world.
Harbinger versus Sinner, huh?
You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Must be one weak-ass Sinner if he's losing this fight. We'll go a giant missile robot. It is mandatory. If she ever becomes a playable character, it better be a case of where she constantly is like a background character. Like, if you play as her, you better be actually playing as the robot with her just sitting on his shoulder or something. But yeah, just for that reason alone, maybe playable in the future, who knows. Also, damn, that thing's strong. Yeah, that thing's strong, but not strong enough. And that's a lot of hands.
No, wait! This isn't over!
Oh. That looked like we were kind of evacuated out of there just in time. Yeah. But that means that idiot is still alive. He's totally gonna become one of the weekly bosses, isn't he? We're totally gonna have a rematch against him and he's gonna become a weekly boss. Is we in Scorpio a couple? Is that so? Huh. Very intriguing.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Huh. Talk about a good judge of character.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for?
To save
I
us?
studied his abilities inside out. Equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score!
No, we were about to die.
He still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash. But battles just get chaotic.
Sure.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try
It's only
sleeping
on
and rising earlier.
Fair enough.
Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Very fair.
Listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a F2P warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
You'd probably lose again,
I
right?
was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hobbles again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, hey, at least they're leaving her alone. And not reporting her.
well-
That's good, right?
Well, anyway, thank you.
We would have been in a tight spot without you.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride too. But
Imagine.
that was as much as I could do.
Imagine we all got rescued except for him. Imagine being in Flint's shoes, right? In that position. Massive attack comes your way, everyone but you vanishes. And you're just there alone and get annihilated. Left behind.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Riri's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
Well, we'll
We
find a
did
way.
block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least. But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left.
But it seems like he'll only keep gathering power in future acts of the story. I do assume we're about to conclude this.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see.
Huh.
Curious.
Oh yeah! The cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case,
Yeah,
Miss
Yennefer
Columbina,
had some
I shall not
great
disturb your
great
serenity
strength
any
in
longer.
lifting the giant cannon
Thank
all
you
by
once again
herself.
for coming to the rescue.
I hope she's fine and doesn't need any parts to be replaced
All of you.
from
Do not worry.
like overexhaustion. Thank you.
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is
Oh great.
running out.
Good thing you said that right as we're leaving. Sinner's Descent. Rest beyond reach. Alright, we're heading back. Checking in on everyone. Yeah, this whole thing about checking in on how everyone's doing definitely feels like the outro, essentially, to the quest. Everyone convenes, recounting what happened to them and sharing what they've learned.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were
I was
hurt.
actually able to read that in
But
time.
the
Imagine
Ranger
that.
of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
Paimon and I are.
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
That look says it all.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This wasn't your fault, I know.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought.
Flint's becoming a public figure of sorts?
I
Imagine
suppose
that.
That's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon.
Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Alright, time for some funeral rites. Where's Hu Tao when you need her?
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him. There's no need to be so fixated on the outcome.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for, it is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
I'm glad to hear that's how you see it. Means yeah, apparently.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain?
Not right now, not right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
And then we rest. I hear of the upcoming assassination. I honestly wasn't even aware that they're making a movie. Though I assume it's not gonna be any new story. Is the movie just gonna be like, you know, a more summed up version of the events of the anime? Or is it gonna be like a side story thing? Or is it gonna be a sequel?
Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Because the story pretty much concluded. The story of Assassination Classroom pretty much concluded, right? There's people I can talk to? Oh, optional objectives, you're right. I guess I'm gonna do the optional objectives. Might as well.
Krumkake creation complete. Please, enjoy while it's hot.
Thank you for going to the trouble of remembering that, Miss Anefa. May this taste bear witness to a friendship that will endure forever.
But thanks for
and a day.
informing me, Gabe. I would have probably missed this.
Understood. However, I fear that krumkakes do not keep for that long. A week at most may pass before their taste deteriorates.
That's not quite what I meant by...
Huh? We appeared to have some guests.
They must have followed the aroma of the krumkake. It's all right. Come closer. Enough as a friend.
Affirmative. In fact, I can devise a cereal omelet based on individual preferences before crushing it into servings to share around.
Huh?
What are they
What
saying?
now?
They are discussing your address. They wish to go home with you.
Well, ain't that cute? The robot made some animal friends. Next up, those two idiots.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again? Is that a 1? Isn't that kinda low?
Guess again.
Wait, you mean 0? But wouldn't we just be
Of course.
slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda, what I mean to say is that there's neither an upper nor lower limit.
Aw, that's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead. Wait a minute, that's not an answer at all. Is it? Oh, come on. Just give me a number, boss. Please.
Well, that certainly was an interaction. Dory, right? She's here too. Oh, she was down in this alley? Kind of. Yeah. And who are you gonna be chatting it up with, huh?
What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again.
Oh, you're just talking straight up to us, okay.
Man, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did ya?
Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals. Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store was saved. I am grateful. So grateful.
Okay, okay, you can cut with the acting now.
What? Why, I wasn't acting in the slightest. And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to that Curatorium of Secrets, or whatever it is they call it. If even regulars such as you abandon ship like this, what can a businesswoman do but take her wares elsewhere?
You're way too wary of the Curatorium.
And how should I not be, Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition exists. Forget it. Fortune and destiny are as one, so there is no use complaining. It's not as if Nefer did me no favors on account of our common homeland when I first arrived. If anything is to blame, it is the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn big time. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make sure, no, make doubly sure, to inform me first, alright?
Alright, who's missing? Did we get them all? Ah, right. One more stop over here. Flynn's still needs a moment of our time. And I might as well pick this up while I'm here.
Don't see you coming around here often. Just feel free to take a look. I'm busy right now.
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor. So, where should I leave them?
Shh, Inefa might hear you.
Inefa's currently busy with some animal friends.
What's the occasion? Are you gonna say that the rat Niki will be taking over all Wild Hunt incidents after that hiccup with the cannon?
And criticize a genius like yourself on account of results that none of us could anticipate. We would not be that crass. If we really did do that, I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs.
Sweet talker.
It gladdens me
Oh,
to
well.
have set your heart at ease.
Anyway, what's the matter exactly?
Well, could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it to Nasha Town to get it fixed, but it broke again during our previous battle.
You want a genius like me to go fix a lantern?
Yes.
Oh, my apologies. Perhaps this request should be better directed to Miss Inefa, and perhaps the snacks too.
Adorable.
Do this, no problem. Wait right there. I'll be done before you can say fix it.
Much obliged, then.
And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear?
Yes. Give her all the snacks. Okay, I think now we've done all the optional objectives, right? Yeah, no more optional objectives are listed. In that case, let's go to our target destination. And I just got mail. Intriguing. Character birthday most, that makes sense, yeah. Interesting that I got the mail at 1 AM and not at midnight. Follow Silver Path! Achievement unlocked, because I never rode one of these thingies before. Well, hello, what are you doing outside of your cave?
What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Rarier, if I had to guess. He is a threat to all who live in Nod-Krai.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
I mean, some of them.
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat?
Look who's talking, Paimon.
Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
I'm concerned about Rarier.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
Let's talk about the Fatui.
Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino, was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs?
Perhaps,
that
yes.
That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
Damn, I've been thinking about our spaceship.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others.
And like
doubt
a certain Lumine.
there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
I'm good for now.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Yeah, to the statues about the bureau. Fair enough. Alright, we did. We completed Act 2. Now I can do the event. Oh. But there is like an after story thing.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right, right. Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
Oh?
The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
How's this interaction gonna go down? Oh boy. Oh dear, oh my.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
That is interesting. And possibly concerning. Huh. Yeah, just checking, that is, yes. Yes, we'll get started on the event now. Marha and Luna 3. Might be.
There's so much space.
Very possible, in fact.
Let's see here.
Dear friend, should you read this request for aid, please head to the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop as soon as you can. Please forgive the sudden request. Heretofore unseen crisis has descended, and my simulations confirm that the craft shop's chance of destruction have increased by 10.3%, with the chance of Nod-Krai as a whole being destroyed having increased by 2.6%. These developments are what have prompted the request. The situation is urgent and I have decided to face this crisis down alone first. The chance that I will not return is 83%, which is why I have left this here. Once again, please head to the Clink Clank Krumkake workshop as soon as you can. Thank you very much, Inefa. Well, ain't that lovely?
Wait, Inefa needs help? Uh-oh. What's this about a major crisis? And ruin?
Sounds serious.
We should still head over and check on things, just in case.
Dun dun dun! A major crisis. Again, it seems to be only a single one. It doesn't have Act 1 in the title, so it seems to only be one quest. And since we, like, have an hour left in the stream, I don't know how long this is, but if this quest can be done in an hour, I might actually get to cancel the Thursday stream. Or, if you really want me to do a Thursday stream, I could replace it with Minecraft instead. We'll see. Depends on if this actually can be done.
Hello? Anybody here? Huh. She's gone. Does that mean she really ran into trouble she couldn't handle?
Honestly, part of me really thinks like I would benefit from not doing a Thursday stream and actually getting a little bit more rest.
The first to arrive. Sincere apologies. I am unable to come down and greet you at the present moment. I will have to converse from up here.
Part of me wants to do more Last Defense Academy, but again, there's a reason I lock story-based games like this onto one specific day of the week, and that is so people who don't want to miss the story can actually make it there. That is why those kinds of games, same with Persona, I want them to be on a set schedule and not in random streams. Oh. Well, that does seem like a problem. Is this the major crisis?
What happened? Did someone attack you?
The logic of your conclusion is sound. But I would
well,
not
that's
use that
something.
Word. After all, Aino is the one who did this.
What happened?
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this?
Let's get Inefa down from there.
Good idea. Does this giant magnet have a switch or something?
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The priority level of certain rules must be lowered. Decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system. But first, I must be certain you will keep it a secret.
Okay.
Hmm.
Paimon didn't really understand any of that. But don't worry, you can trust us for sure.
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate the robots scattered over there.
We really should save her.
All the specific robots, you can unlock
Then
the
again,
control system.
her being stuck up there
the
is also
back door
kind of
Aino
funny.
established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Okay, so we just need to collect all the bots. We've got this.
But yeah, since Gabe, since you offered alternatives I could do, does that mean you feel relatively confident that I might be able to do this in today's stream? Step traveler, I'm stuck. Yeah. But I can't really abuse this situation in any way. Like, how would I make use of that? I can't really do much up there. That's not on the story of the event. Great! Okay, now I just need to find the last one. It's not behind there. Let me check up there again. Maybe I missed it up. Here's, it's not up there. Turn the magnet around and then go up there. Genius, really.
Detecting companions in need of help. Assistance in progress.
Oh.
Marking high probability search areas.
Okay, or I guess I could get help.
Wow! What a crazy hiding spot! Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Alright, we got them.
Zing-Zap Mechanical Claw Backup Control System now online. Enter a command.
Shut down the Zing-Zap Mechanical Claw.
Command confirmed. Shutting down Zing-Zap Mechanical Claw number 1.
Which means Inefa will now drop flat on her face to the ground, right? Yeah. I was about to say, why didn't we catch her? But then I realized she's a robot. We would get demolished if we tried to catch her.
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted the Kuvaki strength to make sure of that.
So, what exactly happened?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification
Travel a
in
bad
progress.
cake.
In short, Aino created a new robot companion not too long ago, but yesterday, someone stole it from the workshop.
Oh, that explains it.
So this is the major crisis.
I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Nod-Krai will be facing a crisis the likes of which has never been seen before.
Oh.
When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device.
Of course we got another
Fortunately, I was
one.
prepared for that possibility.
I'll deal with
and
them
was able to
later.
post a request for help
But
in
feel
advance.
free to already ping them, ask them to explain themselves, and if by the end of the stream they haven't responded, yep, it's time to take them out back and shoot them.
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of the square?
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success, much higher than all other plans.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to miss.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Aino and her robot fleet should still be at the workshop. Please follow me.
You got it. Lead the way. Clink Clank Legion, it's time to move out.
Move out.
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save our comrade.
Track down the thief. Save our comrade.
Aino.
How about you
have
don't?
To stop this.
Inefa, how did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki would be more than strong enough. You can't do this, Aino. Aha! So you had help.
Yup.
Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search all of Nod-Krai. I will find the person who did this.
With
We have
violence.
to go now, or Crown Clank's 70% suite will get dismantled and sold for parts. Clink Clank Legion, move out.
Move out.
I'm with her. Violence is the answer.
It's not like we can resort to physical force.
I know sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet with you?
Why are we talking about dessert all of a sudden?
Desserts are
Bribery.
the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I have already used up the allotment I had prepared.
Okay, what's with the staring? Paimon's not one to leave leftovers, you know. Fine. Paimon does have some she was saving for later.
I know. Why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh?
Well, do you want it or not?
At least it worked.
Oh? Big question mark. Is it really dessert if you didn't eat anything before it? The whole point of, like, isn't part of the definition of dessert that it's supposed to be coming after a meal?
You can sell on the black market. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like an Evra. And as the boss of this place, it's my job to look out for these bots. Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time, but still, not letting a bot get carted off right under my nose is the least I can do. It's a disgrace. I don't want to be that kind of bot.
Kinda sandy but edible. You know, I personally hate sand. It's coarse, rough, it gets everywhere. None of us think you were making a big deal out of nothing.
Really?
But rushing into action often just makes the situation worse.
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Crumb Clink's 70% sweet back safe and sound.
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry, Anafa.
Mean, he's so strong when he's the easiest enemy, yeah.
Escapades on hold for now.
Speaking of, did you see some of the Undertale 10th anniversary stuff? Like that, that other Sans fight? Interesting stuff. Main quest, please and thank you. I only care about that. He certainly is a tough one, isn't he? Gotta love the new sprite / animations for Sans. Peak content. You'll have to check some of it out, absolutely.
Job well done, everyone. Please, enjoy some tea and dessert while we devise a plan of action.
Okay, so how is theft handled in Nod-Krai? Do we call the police or something?
Unfortunately, Nod-Krai is a largely autonomous region. There is no unified law enforcement organization, which means calling the police is theoretically impossible.
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands. Still, turning all of Nod-Krai upside down seems a bit...
What choice do I have? The thief somehow dodged my whole security system. I don't even know where to start searching.
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buyer. I believe there will be useful clues there.
Nasha Town, huh? But there are so many shady people there. Not the kind of people that like answering questions.
They'll answer questions if we apply some force.
I know. I will handle the investigation instead.
No response. Again, they'll have time
Perhaps
until
you
the
can
end
get
of the
started on
stream, which is
workshop's
like
order backlog in the meantime.
roughly 40
Keeping
minutes.
customers waiting too long could have a negative impact on our reputation.
But yeah, them joining the server and immediately after joining not replying to getting pinged is so incredibly sus.
Crumb-Clank's core was built using a special kind of power, one that incorporates Kuvaki. I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require Crumb-Clank's help to complete. But with Crumb-Clank missing, there's no way I can get them done. Curse that rotten thief!
Analyzing other solutions. All foreseeable results are anticipated to have a negative effect on the workshop.
Kuvaki? Wait, the Traveler can use that too!
I can use many things.
How is that possible?
Calculations complete. Adequate solution identified. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog. You will, of course, be generously compensated for your labor.
Come on, no need for that. We're all friends here, right? We'd be more than happy to help. Besides, it might give us a chance to learn more about Nod-Krai.
Much appreciated.
All right.
Then, in the meantime, I will take care of the investigation in Nasha Town.
Well.
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With a
Well, hope
traveler's
for
help,
Primo
I'm
Gems.
confident
Yes.
I can do both.
I know.
I need you here, Inefa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. You're the only one I trust to do that. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and that happens to be me.
Then I will defer to you, boss.
All right. Clink Clank Legion, move out. Ino sure is determined, huh?
She's in a rush, certainly.
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that.
By the
Please
way,
have
I guess
faith in
I'll
her
say it
abilities,
this
Anne.
way. I'm
Look
still
out
not
for her if
sure.
she needs help.
I'm still not sure if I'll
Just leave it to us.
replace the Genshin stream on Thursday with a Minecraft stream or if I'll cancel it outright. I'll make the decision tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow I'll officially drop a decision what's gonna happen to the Thursday stream. Also, that sure is an intro. Alright, go to Nasha Town. Also, by the way, Gabe, again, since you already played this, you can you confirm all these side quests? The side quests are non-voice acted, I assume, right? It's only the main quest that is voice acted, I would assume. That's what it's like in most events, but some events are a bit weird. Some events have voice acted side quests. And by that I mean I remember like 1 or 2 events that had that. But I assume this is just another case of, yeah, main story voice acted, side quests not. Well, are we gonna find suspicious people? Ask some questions? Or are we just gonna stare?
Let's see. Who around here looks like a thief? Huh. A lot of people, actually. We haven't actually been in Nod-Krai that long, so we don't know much about this place. Where do we even start?
We start nowhere and everywhere. What do you think I know?
Yeah, you must know this place like the back of your hand. Got any ideas? We could yell out, which one of you is the rotten thief who stole from the Clink Clank Crumkake craft shop? Then, we see who starts to sweat, and we grab him. Honestly,
Yeah. As
terrible
if
idea.
it would ever be that easy. A lot of things out there a lot of adults out there do bad things and don't even feel guilty about it.
Hey, sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to, and I always feel super guilty, even if Inefa doesn't catch on. Maybe we should ask Inefa what to do, but I really want to do this on my own. Guess you don't really interact with people outside the workshop, huh? Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. We're bound to find some clues that way. Okay.
Imagine the first person we ask about any details, it turns out to be the thief, and they immediately catch on to the fact that we're investigating.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot, maybe we should start by asking the local blacksmiths. After all, blacksmiths need all kinds of raw materials. Oh, good point.
You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more of a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, I know? You're here in person? That's a first.
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop? Let me think.
Maybe you should describe what Crumb Clank 70% sweet looks like, I know. Might help jog your memory.
Oh, no need. I know style. I'd recognize it anywhere.
little cubes most of the
But the only
time.
thing that's come my way recently is boring
And
scrap
also
metal.
some bigger ones,
Nothing
apparently.
That looks even remotely like your work. Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Yeah, maybe. Well, thanks for the help. We'll keep looking.
Alright. Again, I love the fact that there's Melusine here too. It's fun seeing them out of Fontaine. Just doing tourist stuff.
The Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't hurt to ask around here, right?
Alright. Let's see if they got any intel.
Welcome to the Voynich Guild. Heavens above! If it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop herself! What an honor this is! And quite a rare one at that. We're always sending orders out to your workshop, but rarely do we have the pleasure of doing business in person.
Well, someone's proud.
Are you looking to sell one of your pieces? I'm sure we can land on a price that'll leave you satisfied.
Sell one of my bots? You wish. Actually, one of Ino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or something.
I see. This bot must mean a great deal to you, Miss Ino.
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
Oh,
interesting.
Okay. We'll get out of your hair then. Come on, let's keep asking around.
For no reasoning at all, if I had to point fingers at anyone we've talked to so far, I would point fingers at Tarno. Just the dramatic zoom in and the must have meant a lot to you. That alone seemed a little bit sus in my mind.
Wait, is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. Let's go see if he knows anything.
But Inefa says most Fatui agents are bad guys.
It's okay, I've got your back.
Hello?
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves first. What faction are you affiliated with?
Faction? I don't belong to a faction. I'm the boss of the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop.
Ah, so someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can recall.
Oh, we're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking. Well, it seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look?
Let me think. Right. There's one more place we haven't searched. That shop.
That shop, you say? That shop, you say? Gee, I wonder whose shop that could be.
Inefa told me about it. If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for.
That looks like a different person than the one I expected to see here.
Please feel free to peruse our Sumeru specialties.
Damn.
I'm more than happy to assist with any additional requests.
Dory isn't even here personally anymore.
Wait, isn't this Dory?
Yeah.
Okay, this actually isn't a bad idea. You never know what kind of stuff Dory's got stashed away.
Can I help you with something?
One of my bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if the thief sold it to your shop.
Well?
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn a profit.
That's Dory's business acumen for you.
Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way. But, well, merchants usually find them pretty valuable.
In that case, let me check. Apologies. We have no record of any transactions over the past 2 days involving mechanical constructs.
I thought we'd find something here for sure. Oh, it's okay, I know. We'll think of something. Oh, maybe we could ask this guy to check again. Or...
Oh, well, if it isn't I know and her two Outlander friends. Asking around Nasha Town for intel, are we? You're lucky you didn't get swindled 6 ways from Sunday.
Yehuda! Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
What a nice nickname.
Now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it. Now listen. Word on the street is someone stole one of your constructs.
It's
Yes.
not a construct. It's a companion.
Word on the street is we're looking for it.
Your, intelligence mission or whatever? Yeah, you weren't exactly being subtle. Word spread throughout all of Nasha Town, I bet. But you're in luck, I know, because the best bounty hunter in the land has decided to take up your cause. Smart as a whip, she navigates the major factions with ease. Always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in Nod-Krai.
Alright,
If
sure.
you want to get back what you lost? Oh, she's your best bet.
Who is?
Anyone but you.
Who? Me, of course.
I don't buy it.
Clank is doomed.
What was with that reaction? Does she think I'm a liability or something?
Hey, that's a new expression again, I think.
With me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta agree on terms. My services don't come cheap, you know.
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to
I
my
do love the new
dessert.
expressions they're using in this
Technically
update.
enough as dessert, seeing as she's the one who makes them.
Why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my chances of making some easy cash. Now I just look ungrateful. Well, if you're not gonna pay, then...
Yehuda, you really look out for the kid, don't you? Coming over to help like this? Oh, it means a lot. I know really cares about this bot, you know. Paimon knows you're not the type to abandon a friend in need.
That's it. I'm done for. There's no backing out now. You know me. Come on, this way.
Which way is this way? Oh, that way. Quite a bit that way, in fact. So why come all the way over here?
We're here.
Are those our suspects?
Clank anywhere. Did you lie to me again, dumpster diver?
Have some patience and hear the professional out. Now, I know style is super unique. When one of her creations shows up for sale, you can be sure that people will know who it belongs to. You might look like an easy target.
Damn.
Everyone knows you've got me and my boss behind you. Point is, there's not a single person in Nod-Krai who'd steal one of your bots and go sell it on the regular black market. Not an above-board one anyway, but in a legal black market like this.
Is the black market ever legal?
Wait, but
Yeah.
all black markets illegal?
Maybe, but that doesn't mean there aren't any rules. My boss sets them, and there are people who follow them, and people who don't. And that market over there, yeah, that's where the rule breakers go to make deals. And based on the intel I have, this market deals almost exclusively in mechanical constructs. Ring any bells?
You're a genius, Yehuda! But, there's no one here.
The key to a market like this is operating in secret. There's no chance it runs every day. I asked around my circle, and it seems like our next chance to check it out is in 2 days' time.
Oh, that means we get to do a time skip. Yes, we have to time skip 2 days.
Nothing. Even if your bot's on its last legs, 2 days ain't gonna change much.
Now you listen up. Crumbclank belongs to my workshop. I'm the boss, and no bot of mine is getting hurt on my watch.
Sheesh, this kid's got a temper. Maybe I should apologize. No, wait. I'm not about to be intimidated by some little squirt.
Not just any little squirt, though.
Whoa, where did that come from?
It's alright. I mean, it's understandable. The kid built up the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop all on her own. And she has more interactions with robots than people most days. I'm
To
sure
be fair,
for her, these bots
people are horrible.
everything.
Sitting around for 2 days doing nothing is going to be really hard for her.
Yeah, I know that, but that's the only lead I can give you right now.
I know. Yehoda's just trying to help. You know that, right? At least think about it. Oh, fine. If we have to wait, then we'll wait. Get it together, I know. You're the boss. You need to keep your cool.
Well, that took some convincing. Alright then, let's meet here in 2 days.
Quest complete. I guess it is a 2-parter then? Interesting. I didn't expect it to be a multi-parter because, well, it didn't have an Act 1 or Part 1 or anything in the title. So I thought it was a single-parter. But but the part was relatively short. Now I do wonder if it's a 2-parter or if it actually is gonna be a full 3-parter. Currently involved in Blessings of the Frost Moon. What do you mean? Blessings of the Frost Moon. Yeah, I don't care. Focused experience mode. Yep, just did it. But thanks for reminding me, Gabe. How can this be involved? How can this location be involved in a quest that I didn't even start yet?
My intel network never steers me wrong. Now I'm thinking we start off by checking whatever transaction records we can find. See if our thief already made the sale.
I see.
Hey!
One of the sigil offerings, huh?
Thief who stole my robot, huh? Come out and show yourself.
That was not what I had in mind.
Oh boy. I guess we're doing violence.
My. You must be the owner of the Krumkake craft shop.
Now this is an opportunity
Again, I don't think I got an answer earlier. But am I correct in assuming that the side quests for this event are not voice acted?
Which one of you is the thief?
Because, again, 1 or 2 events did have side quests that were voice acted. I just assume this isn't one of them.
You do custom orders, right? Kid, make me a robot. I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
You're the one who built that robo-maid, right? Is it for sale? I'm dying to get my hands on one.
Both of you? Get out of my face!
It's clear you two have no respect for even the most basic of rules. No wonder an illegal market like this is the only one that'll take you. Even if Miss Aino is willing to do business with you, and that's a big if. All negotiations go through the front desk. Understood? As you can see, this kid's creations are a hot commodity in Nod-Krai. I'm not surprised these merchants are practically clambering over each other in excitement.
I don't care! Inefa's not for sale, and neither is Krumklank. These grown-ups are getting on my nerves. But the
Damn.
traveler was right. Well, they're not gonna fess up because they don't even feel guilty. Oh, there goes my plan. Yeah.
We should have caught them in the act.
Confess was kind of a long shot.
If you figured that would work, oh, you're even more out of touch than I thought. These people only care about one thing, Mora. Being a good person doesn't exactly pad the pockets.
Again, you should have waited and caught them in the act during a sale.
The front desk is the place to start. Follow me.
Ah, if it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Krumkake Craft Shop. What an honor! How can I assist you?
Let me do the talking. It's simple.
Alright.
We just want to know if anyone has tried to sell one of the craft shop's bots around here recently.
Ah, well, I won't lie to you. We're very much a need-to-know establishment. Meaning we don't make a habit of asking for details about the transactions that take place here. It's one of the advantages of this place. Our clients are free to buy or sell whatsoever they might wish. All they need to do is post a notice on the bulletin board.
That's it? No wonder this place is illegal.
Wait!
Yeah.
Guys! The first notice here is offering a huge sum of Mora in exchange for Aino's newest robot! Krumklank was stolen! And you just sit back and let people peddle stolen goods for cash.
Yes.
That makes you just as bad as the thief.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. As I said, we never question the terms of our transactions. It's a matter of professionalism. Remaining neutral in client disputes is a must.
Krumklank is more than a robot. He's my friend. I'm not gonna let him be sold off like some second-rate piece of scrap.
So is someone gonna pose as a buyer,
Turn
maybe?
that down. I'm obligated to keep it up until closing, at least. Please, show some understanding.
Again, we can pose as a buyer.
Controlling client disputes.
Listen, customers have to pay to put up a notice, all right? We have to turn a profit somehow. If you pay more than the original customer, I'll let you cover that notice up with one of your own.
Enough! This place clearly has its rules. There's no point in making a scene. Besides, we found a clue, didn't we? Let's see what the notice says. Huh. Willing to part with large sum in return for specific robot. It appears to be the work of the Krumkake craft shop. Details negotiable in person. According to intel from an informant, there is only one of its kind in existence. It is currently in the hands of the Frostmoon Scions. Present the robot to me, and a generous sum of Mora will be yours.
The Frostmoon Scions?
So it's not a notice about someone wanting to sell, it's a notice about someone wanting to buy.
Situated between the Frostmoon Enclave and Nasha Town. Their people always pass by the workshop whenever they need to head into town. Over time, you get used to it. And Nefa and I never even thought to be on guard. So, does that mean the Frostmoon Scions stole your bot? But why?
We're about to find out.
I know why. They obviously want Krumklank's desserts for themselves. Desserts? Yeah. Nefa is always controlling my sugar intake or whatever. So that's why I created Krumklank. All you gotta do is input the recipe and provide the ingredients, and he bakes desserts for you.
All this for a dessert-baking robot?
Yes.
Trying to downplay it, are we, Miss Aino? Not convincing enough to fool the various factions of Nod-Krai, I'm afraid.
Who are you?
Probably the person who's interested in buying, huh?
Oh, my boss knows him. He's quite a respected guy in that circle. What are you doing in a place like this?
The Voynich Guild isn't the only place to make deals, you know. Business often requires one to expand their horizons. And when it comes to lucrative opportunities, I'm not one to discriminate. In fact, I'm the one who got someone to post the notice you just saw.
So you're the one who's trying to buy Krumklank. You're as rotten as the rest of them.
No, it's just business.
He didn't steal it, he's just willing to buy.
Fascination with this robot of yours, Miss Aino.
I tried to purchase it from the Frostmoon Scions, but those zealots wouldn't budge. So here I am, right at the source. I want you to fashion another of its kind. Mora is no object. I'll even offer you 10 times the number on the notice.
I don't do business with rotten thieves.
Well, he's not exactly a thief.
Your
He's just
notice
willing to
did
buy.
Talk about how you want this done. In other words, stealing is fair game. You're telling me someone of your esteem is willing to risk your reputation for a cake-baking robot? How about this? Share the intel from your informant, and the Krumkake craft shop will owe you a favor.
According to my intel, this bot is capable of much more than baking cakes. It incorporates the technology of the Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon, and has formidable potential as a weapon.
What?
Look at that cannon. It's capable of condensing Kuvaki into highly destructive energy.
Let me guess, it's just condensing Kuvaki in a smaller form to produce the heat for baking.
Not to mention, it takes a considerable amount of time between firings to prepare the ammunition. All in all, it's not something that can be commercialized. But if you make it smaller and easier to mass produce, you have the perfect product, even if it doesn't quite replicate the power of that cannon. Besides, if you think about it, is that not precisely why the Frostmoon Scions targeted your bot in the first place? In their doctrine, Kuvaki is a sacred power. They'd consider it blasphemy to treat it as anything but. The giant cannon in Nasha Town uses Kuvaki to fend off the Wild Hunt and protect the people, which is something the Frostmoon Scions can accept. But turning that technology into a product and allowing anyone with Mora to purchase it via the black market and
well, she isn't allowing anyone to purchase it.
Now
that's the whole thing.
Blasphemy of the highest order, I would imagine. A lot of trouble could come knocking at your doorstep, Miss Aino. But sell that technology to me, then it all goes away. Easy as that.
Please don't tell me you've made some kind of war machine again.
Again?
Isn't a war machine. I already told you. He makes desserts. And deliciously, scrumptiously yummy ones at that. He's my friend, and I'm gonna get him back no matter what it takes. So you can take your offer and get lost.
It appears negotiations have broken down. A real pity.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, I guess we go over there.
Clank is with the Frostmoon Scions, so all we have to do is go there and then...
Why don't we ask Lauma for help?
Good idea!
Hold up. I should warn you. If that merchant was telling the truth, things are about to get tricky. Just be prepared, okay?
Alright, let's get moving. To the Frostmoon Scions. I really should have activated that teleport point over there at some point. Oh well. It's not like this is too much more of a walk. I can see the teleport point now. It's actually kind of bothering me.
Ah, traveler, Paimon. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. I sense you are troubled. Please, unburden yourself.
You saw right through us again, huh?
Bathed in moonlight, the concern in your features is as stark as the dark spots on a full moon, ever betraying the emotion that lies beneath the surface.
Anyway, we were stolen from.
I tell Aino to keep quiet for 1 second, and of course, she throws a tantrum. Lady Moonchanter, allow me to explain.
Yehoda explains the situation, choosing her words very carefully, blah blah blah, we got it.
How despicable. A disgrace on the Frost Moon Scions.
It's all just speculation at this point.
Just a moment.
Well?
A few days ago, a mechanical construct was brought back to the Frost Moon Scions.
Well, I guess we found it
I
then.
will speak to the offenders at once. I am certain the truth of the matter will reveal itself.
Guess this is the final stretch then. Wait. Just a tiny detour. There. Barely even a detour. Alright. Let's see what we got.
Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. What can I do for you, my lady?
Lauma explains the situation.
Theft? We would never do such a thing. This is baseless slander. We did recover a dangerous mechanical device, but we didn't steal it. We confiscated it from a group of bandits.
If there's been a misunderstanding, our guests deserve an explanation.
I remember. It was a few days ago out in the wild. Huh? What's going on over there?
It's still not done? Come on! We need to finish these tests before the locals are onto us!
Can't we just go somewhere else? This job's putting me on edge.
No, idiot!
Huh.
Didn't you hear what the boss said? This thing uses Kuvaki. Why else would we be out here? Now shut up and get moving!
Not so loud. I just need to think. This should be it.
Oh!
What was that?
He just said what, not what was that. Again, inconsistencies!
What did you do? Are you trying to give us away?
No, Look, at least we know this thing's powerful, right? We should have enough to report back on.
Alright, then let's pack up and get out of here.
Stop right there! Drop that dangerous device at once!
Shoot! That was quick. Can you activate this thing again?
I don't even remember what I did. Are we supposed to run with this thing? It weighs a ton!
Let's just make a run for it. The most important thing is that we don't get caught!
Alright.
So, that's what happened. We didn't catch the bandits, but we were able to intercept the device.
Good news, I know your robot has been rescued.
I'll ask you one more time. Are you sure you didn't make some kind of war machine?
Maybe this is another misunderstanding. We don't know for sure that the device Otto confiscated is Krumklank. Did it have this symbol on it?
Yes.
That's the one I designed for my bots. I made it so that even if the bot gets dismantled or modified, the symbol can't be removed. So, Krumklank is definitely the bot you picked up.
Misunderstanding resolved, then. The
All
device
right.
will be returned to its rightful owner.
Forgive me, my lady, but I believe that is far too risky. Although this device is similar in principle to the cannon in Nasha Town, the two cannot be seen in the same light. By harnessing Kuvaki, the cannon has protected this land from the wild hunt time
Oh boy.
and time again.
Here comes this
I've always
exact thing
regarded
we
it
were
as a
told
blessing
about.
from the moon goddess. But this construct is more
Yep.
like a commercial product. In the hands of those with nefarious intentions, it could easily be exploited for personal gain. As far as I'm aware, this young lady often has dealings with the major factions of Nod-Krai.
But she never sells her
I suspect
robots.
She created the device to sell it for profit. If it ends up on the black market, in the hands of those who would misuse our goddess's gifts.
Krumklank is my friend! He's not for sale.
As much as I would like to believe you, that is a risk we cannot take. It is blasphemous to allow the power of our sacred moonlight to be exploited.
I warned them that things were about to get tricky. Oh, what have I got myself into?
The best course of action is to destroy this dangerous device.
Oh, you just invited
Prevent
destruction on
anything like it
yourself
from
for saying
ever
that.
being created again.
What did you just say? Are you threatening to destroy Krumklank?
You must understand. The consequences could be dire.
No, You just want Krumklank for yourselves, just like everyone else. Get out of my way! I know, calm down!
Stop this at once! I cannot let you leave with that dangerous device.
I told you, Krumklank is my friend!
I started that way too far away. Oh! That stopped before I could kill them.
Please, calm yourself.
This isn't how we solve problems, I know. No, it is how we solve problems.
But you heard him! He wants to destroy Krumklank! We won't let that happen! But causing trouble isn't going to help the situation!
Not good. A group of flying machines just ambushed the storage facility and took back the device.
What? That can't just be a coincidence. They must have taken advantage of our conflict with this girl.
Whoa! That's a lot of recon bots!
It must be those black market merchants. I knew we wouldn't get off so easy.
I can create a temporary moon lane here. Could you get the Kuhangi to help, Traveler?
Can do.
Alright, let's knock him down!
Come on, so which one has Krumklank? Oh, there's more.
That last one must have Krumklank! Ah! It's getting away! Hey! Get back here! I know! Watch out!
You missed.
Darn it! I know! Oh, right. The recon bot.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Phew! That was way too close! Reckless much, Traveler?
At least it all turned
Why
out
am I the
okay.
reckless one?
Nice fighting back there, by the way. Thought I'd have to swoop in and save the day, but guess I was wrong. That really was way too close. If something happens to that kid, I don't know how I'd explain it to Anefa.
Okay? No! It's not okay! How is it okay? Krumklank's been stolen! Again! No. Stop. You're the boss of the Krumkake craft shop, I know. You can't cry at a time like this.
Allow me to apologize on behalf of my people. If we hadn't tried to stop you, perhaps
Yeah,
you
your
could have
people suck,
reached your
Loma.
companion in time.
My lady.
If she truly viewed that robot as a product, she could simply create another. But instead, she demonstrated a degree of courage that should put us all to shame. Not even the light of the full moon could reveal the slightest blemish in her goodness. But your hearts are sinking into shadows that the moonlight cannot reach.
You have my sincerest apologies.
It's okay. It was all just one big misunderstanding.
Do not despair, young one. The pure of heart will always have the moonlight to guide them. I'm
I
confident
guess
that
we're
you
not
will
quite
retrieve
done
your
yet.
companion.
I guess it
can
is a
even
three-parter
send some
after
of my
all.
people to help if needed.
Okay. That brings us to our next question.
Considering we're about to enter third part, let me ask once again in the hopes that my question will finally be answered. Am I correct in assuming that the side quests for this event are not voice acted?
He knew we were walking into a conflict with the Frostmoon Scions.
If anyone
and
knows,
he
they
used
may
that
speak
as his
up now
opening.
or stay forever silent.
I'd even go so far as to say He's the one that stole your bot in the first place. Explains how he knew it was here and could set this all up. If you want my opinion, Asuko's your biggest suspect. But I guess we can't rule out the other merchants either.
Yeah, so that means you know where we should search next.
So, it's all up to me again? That market is long gone. Who knows where those merchants scurried off to? And we don't even know which one's the real culprit. Oh, this is what I get for trying to sound confident.
You just can't stand seeing Aino so upset, right, Yehoda? Oh, that's so nice. From here on out, we're counting on you.
It's all up to you, Yehoda.
Great. How am I supposed to back out now? Fine. At least give me 2 days.
Fucking time skip.
See, Aino?
Yeah, that proves it. We're entering a part 3.
Everything's gonna be fine. I know. Thanks, everyone.
Alright, guess we gotta wait again. Right. I shall ask a 4th time, hopefully the final time. Am I correct in assuming that the side quests of this event are not voice acted?
2 days. Let's head to the workshop and see if Yehoda found any new clues.
What do you mean not yet unlocked? No, they aren't. Alright. I'm just asking because there were like 1 or 2 events in the past where even the side quests were voice acted. Very rare, but those kinds of events did exist. Which is why I thought I'd ask just to be on the safe side. Alright, we're going a bit over 3 hours, but considering this last part, I assume part 3 is the last part, will probably only take like 20 more minutes. It's definitely not worth cutting that into another stream. So I guess a little bit of overtime will have to be necessary today.
Hello. I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
Let me explain. After I got back from the Frostmoon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asuko. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious, but even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frostmoon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever.
To be fair, where have we seen a bunch of those drones before?
Tracking down a person like
At a
that
Fatui
is
base.
gonna take a lot more than 2
If
days.
anyone, the Fatui would have a bunch of those stupid recon drones.
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found no useful information.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves? Nope.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Nod-Krai upside down searching before I went after a man like Asuko.
Turning all of Nod-Krai upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Fun!
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
Why not?
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then I will support her.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Crumclank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any of my bots could be next, including Inefa. If we don't get Crumclank back, If we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo friends. So, even if I really do have to turn all of Nod-Krai upside down, I will save Clank, no matter what it takes.
Oh, I know.
Alright, violence it is. I'm ready.
Obstacle was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him then.
Oh?
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Really? Let's take a look.
A merchant's letter. Long time no see, Code. Not long ago I happened to hear about the troubles you're facing. Seeing as you've been a top-notch customer of mine, it's only natural that I find some way to help you. As such, I've prepared an exceptional service plan guaranteed to relieve your woes. Just drop by my shop for further negotiations. Of course, considering we're old acquaintances by now, I'll give you a 20% discount. Don't miss out now. So Dory is gonna be there, huh?
That tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it?
Yep, it's Dory.
Seems like she has a way to help us. Dory's services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
Ah, I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around Nod-Krai.
Well, let's at least talk to her.
Alright, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Enougha. This time, we'll get Clank back for sure.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? You care too much about Aino to let this go, huh?
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
I wonder who you could mean. Boom, 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 a grand battle. Conclusion, it says conclusion, this has to be the finale. There is no way there's a fourth part. Or epilogue or anything. This is the conclusion, which means it's the finale. There is nothing after this. Let's get to it. Let's finish this up. And we arrive.
Looks like that old man isn't here this time.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! So it was you!
My assistant told me about your little visit 2 days ago. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Krumkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
You must know how much I value you as a customer, traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan. There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by
Meeting
going
all
after
the
them
lollies.
one by one. So,
Specifically the
let's
pink-haired
approach this
ones.
from a different angle. Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place.
Huh. She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to
Well.
know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to
Oh.
worry, I can offer you a 20% discount.
Again, of course you
How about
can.
this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good?
Just tell us how much you want.
20% off would be 800,000 mora. Do we have a deal?
I can afford that.
100,000? Oh, can't you go any lower?
I can easily afford that.
Only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there?
800,000 mora is worth it if it means we get Clank back. It's fine, I'll cover it.
I can cover that just
I'll
fine.
contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're okay with it, Aino. And the sooner we talk to this expert, the better.
Great news! The expert is already in the area. I hope you have a productive conversation.
We
Hey, Melusine time!
That's the deal from Mercy Village. Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you here.
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice.
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Crumbclank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all.
There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help him out. I would never ask for even a single Mora in return.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert
Well.
idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she
No.
accepts payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me. As always, I appreciate your patronage.
Somebody
Although,
slap
I guess
this
turn of
lolly.
events is all thanks to your past heroics. In that case,
Slap
I'll
her
give you
right
a
now.
generous 50% off the next time we do business.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in Nod-Krai Archon? Well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marashose Phantom followed
You
the
know that
trail
is
of a
probably
smuggling
perfectly
case
quotable, you're
straight
right.
to Nod-Krai. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them?
Sure thing.
Alright, we're on the move. Yet again. Why does it have to be far away from a teleport point? Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is the last place we saw Crumbclank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared right over there.
I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something.
Oh, there's a group of people over there. Let's ask them.
Hello. We wanted to ask something.
They are probably the same treasure hoarders who stole
No?
the
Then
thing.
scram.
Ugh, not a good start.
What's the matter?
Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in Nod-Krai. Clink Clank Legion, attack!
A body is about to be discovered. Under Aino's interrogation, the man finally agrees to talk.
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
I see that pretty much on the daily. And multiple times at that.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get away, it would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
Well,
when you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
alright, we got our clues.
If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options. Not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading.
Okay. Then let's go. Let's go. Oh, that is a bit of a distance. Sweet, sweet overtime today. Aren't you excited? But to be fair, considering the Thursday stream is likely getting cancelled, it's only fair that we do a bit more overtime today to compensate.
So, this is the place? But there's no one here.
Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop here and rest. Which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
A stove? Looks like someone did start a fire here to cook something. Hello.
This is the recon bot from that day. But Krumklank isn't here.
Yup, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks. But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Krumklank. I doubt they expected anyone to search this area. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melusines are awesome! I want one!
You and me both, I know.
Melusines are people, not pets, I know.
Well, that's the last clue we needed, right? Let's get going!
Last clue! You heard it! Last clue! And I have a teleport point nearby that I unlocked today.
We were right! There's a camp here! But I don't see Krumklank anywhere. Maybe he's inside.
With this many people standing guard, breaking in seems out of the question.
Let's just kill them all.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there.
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to do something bad. And you're too good for that.
Okay.
I know. Like I said before,
Murder
I'm
time.
the boss of the Krumkake craft shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes.
Murder! Murder! Murder!
Spybot number 1? It zips out Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa.
Murder!
Warbot. I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zips out Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
I know it's great for making a warbot. There we go.
What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me? What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about... The wrong test subject.
Anyone else want some?
Phew! We're in! Wait! What's that?
Guns.
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
This hunk of metal has Crumclank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy. Can't say I'm surprised. That's what a true genius can do.
Wait! You're that guy from the black market! The one at the front desk! You're the one behind all this?
Well,
If
ain't
your
that a
goal
twist?
is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes. I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those merchants.
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
So you're the one who stole Crumclank. Both times?
So what if I am? There's only
You're
one
about to
rule in
die.
Nod-Krai. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the more I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
We won't be able to need to. We won't be. We won't need. I can talk. We won't need to be able to say anything against you.
No.
Because you're gonna be dead in a
Rescue.
second anyway.
I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. But no one saw my vision. I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the F2P and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop, and all the factions of Nod-Krai practically grovel at her feet. She's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine.
Right.
And now you're gonna die because of
Definitely
it.
not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
Also that.
That's enough! Give Crumclank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that.
Alright. Oh no, a timer. Whatever will I do about that? Oh! It actually doesn't take any damage. Okay, fine, I'll wait it out then.
It's too late for regrets.
Is there any point in me killing these guys if they just instantly respawn? Oh. They don't instantly respawn.
Solidify.
May I present?
Gather.
It's just that easy. Oh, wait. Gotta move a little bit.
What's happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it.
Kill the engineer.
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but It looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to operate.
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
What?
He says, what was that?
Don't sound so
Oh my god,
Crumbclank is a
inconsistencies!
dessert baking robot. But I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Crumbclank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Nod-Krai's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
See? Crumbclank isn't a war machine. Now give him back.
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped.
Why is this guy still
useless
yapping?
Kitchen bot, all because of your stupid childish idea.
Why is this guy still yapping? Why has no one beheaded him yet?
The prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
Try me, you stupid...
Oh. And backup has arrived.
Ineppa! Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Crumbkake craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation mode.
Finally! Murder!
Stabilize.
By royal Look, a rainbow!
That was almost too quick.
No! He got away!
Let him run for now. Nod-Krai doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Is everyone all right? Apparently not.
So eventually he'll just be found dead in a back alley, huh?
Friends for help.
Wow! Way to think ahead, Sadil. Wait! What about Crumbclank?
Well, how about we take
Yes,
him
I
out of the
know.
machine?
During the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. I apologize for thinking otherwise before. This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so enough with all the mushy stuff,
You won't
alright?
believe it, but... Oh.
Let's go home, Ineppa.
Another one?!
And when we get back,
That's what I get for
want
streaming
dessert.
into overtime.
I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
That's what I get for going into overtime. Alright, so that's 2 people that need to be taken out back and shot. We're still going further into overtime. It said finale. It said it was the conclusion. It said it was the conclusion. Why is there even more after the conclusion? Just let it end already.
It's been a while. Why don't we check up on Aino?
It isn't even a yellow dot anymore. It's a blue one. That normally means side quest. But Paimon spoke, so it's clearly still voice acted.
Hey, Ineppa! Oh, Yehuda! You're here too?
Well, after all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. You two are here just in time. I know.
So everyone gets to get some cake.
So now that Crumbclink is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
Wow!
Huh.
So this is what Crumbclank was supposed to look like.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all I know how to do is make a new body.
Woohoo! Is it ready?
I guess so.
Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
Alright. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Aino?
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to
Already,
get started.
huh?
When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Aino like building robots so much?
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first,
Oh,
I believe
some
Aino
more
was just shocked
backstory.
to find something that fascinated her more than desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was: genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do. And not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Clink Crumbkake craft shop, and started making all kinds of robot companions. Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius.
Very cute.
The drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them like companions. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background. I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Crumbclink, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop, we're not just proof of her genius, we're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for. As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Oh, wow! So
I think everyone already knew they're all like family.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Crumbclink could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay in Nod-Krai.
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Nod-Krai is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has.
But Aino's also
weapons
thriving
and
here.
threaten people. But Aino, she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes. It just doesn't seem like she fits in.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Nod-Krai. But in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place. You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Nod-Krai should be, no one is a better match than Aino.
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes.
And there she is.
Allow me to serve them.
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone. Dig in.
And that's the end. Nope, it isn't.
So worth it.
Now it's the end? Now it's the end! And now I unlock the Blessings of the Frost Moon again. Yup, it's done! We did it! That's all the story content completed. All the story content is now donezo. Yoinking this, and yoinking that. And with that, It's about time we raid someone, so I can wrap up my stream. And I have 2 people to annihilate. Which I will, don't worry, they'll absolutely get annihilated. Now, I'm not sure who to raid, honestly. Maybe... I mean, he currently has a bunch of viewers, but... Sure. You know what? Have we ever raided the 9th Maniac? I remember him swinging by my stream at one point. I think we might as well. I don't think anyone here minds a Pokemon raid, right? A Pokemon Nuzlocke? I don't think anyone here minds that, so let's go. Small raid today. On account of it being the end of a Genshin stream after going into overtime, but that is fine. Again, over the course of the day tomorrow, I will decide whether or not the Thursday stream is gonna get cancelled or gonna be replaced with Minecraft. No promises currently, we'll see how it goes. And I still have to decide what exactly we're gonna do for the birthday stream. I haven't really heard any feedback from you guys yet on whether or not you want to see the art stream or do community game night with all of you playing Cards Against Humanity, which I would also be very excited about, playing Cards Against Humanity with all of you. But yeah, that's it from my end. See you around, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Gabe, thank you for informing me about how long everything is and about the side quest stuff. Appreciate that. And Spinny, thank you for sticking around. Thanks for anyone else who swung by, like Rob. And I hope to see you around either on Thursday, if that stream happens, or probably on Friday. So yeah, until then, bye-bye. And if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, you should know the drill by now. Your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? If, and that's a big if, you want to catch me live in the future, you can do so. All you have to do is check the video description down below. There's a link to my Twitch. I stream there every single Friday and every single Saturday. And sometimes I stream other days of the week too, though that happens on a bit more of an irregular basis. In any event, thank you so very, very much for joining me today. And who knows, maybe I'll see you around another time. Until then, though, have a good one, and goodbye.